Hi, I'm Tamara with Wyoming Dutch Oven Cooking. Welcome to our channel and welcome to our kitchen. Of course, we're not in Wyoming. We're down here in Arizona and loving it and bragging about the wonderful warm weather to our friends back in the cold country. We're doing something really fun today. It's Herb Artisan bread. And we're going to do this in our Dutch oven and bake it in the oven today. And what I've done ahead of time is I've measured my flour in here. I've got 3 cups of all-purpose flour. You don't have to use bread flour. And I like to use the unbleached flour. It's got 1.5 teaspoons of yeast. And what we're going to do here is, what I've done already ahead of time is measured this. It just helps things go a little bit better. I've got marjoram, oregano, thyme, and basil, and salt. And I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. This is really a simple bread. And this is 1.5 cups of water with 1.5 tablespoons of olive oil. And this is warm water. You don't want it too warm. We're going to go ahead and pour that in. And this is going to be kind of sticky. We're going to mix this up real well. Get it all mixed good. You don't have to use a mixer or anything with this bread. These breads are so much fun and easy. And this one is going to go really good with an Italian dish that we'll be doing later on this evening to go with our dinner. Okay, that is mixed up real good. And what I do, you leave this out on the cupboard and let it raise for about 1.5 hours and let it double in bulk. And what works really good, you can put saran wrap on top of your bowl, or you can just take a nice little kitchen towel and place that over the top and let it raise for a couple hours. And then we'll be back. Actually, it'll probably only take about 1.5 hours, but you'll keep checking on it. And then we're going to put it on a floured surface, knead it, shape it into our loaf, and put it in our Dutch oven. All right, we'll see you in a little bit after this is raised. Thank you. Well, it's been 1.5 hours. I'm going to check our bread. Look at that. It has doubled in size, as you can see. It's kind of light and bubbly. Like I said, it is kind of sticky. But what we're going to do is put a fair amount of flour out here on this cutting board. Oh my, does this smell wonderful. Lots of different herbs going on there. And I'm going to knead this, so you are going to need a fair amount of flour. Look at this. You know, bread making is incredibly easy. Some people are intimidated by it. And this just makes one loaf, which is absolutely perfect. And you just keep folding that over, working your flour into it. Yeah, this will be a perfect little loaf of bread. And as you can see, here is our Dutch oven that we're going to use. And I've lined this with parchment paper. So what we're going to do here now is, that's been kneaded enough. Of course, making bread, you do always make a mess. Look at that, isn't that perfect? And then I'll take that towel and put it back on here and let it raise. Double in size again, which it took about 1.5 hours. And the complete recipe will be in the description down below, so you can get on there and get that and get the measurements, you know, for the amount of spices and things that I put in here. Just remember to please subscribe. We hope you're loving this with us today, this wonderful video. Subscribe, hit that like button, and leave a comment. All right, we'll see you here in a little bit, and we'll finish this up. Thank you. Okay, look at this beautiful loaf of bread. It's warm in our house today because it's pretty nice outside, about 80 degrees. It took about 1 hour for this to raise. And now I'm going to put it in this wonderful enamel cast iron pot that we have. And if you go onto our website, which is WyomingDutchOvenCooking.com, we have spices that I love to use and a lot of cookware. And you can get one of these off of there. We are an Amazon affiliate. It doesn't cost anything more, but you can also order that. And we have a free guide and a recipe book that you can also get. So just remember to subscribe, hit that like button, and leave a comment. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this in our Dutch oven, put the lid on it, bake it in our oven in the house here today at 450 degrees. I know that seems a little high, but with the artisan breads, that's where you get that wonderful brown crust. Okay, so here we go. And that turned out perfect. And what I did, and they do suggest this when you're making these breads, is line your Dutch oven with parchment paper. Okay, we're going to put the lid on, bake it in the oven for 30 minutes, take the lid off, and then bake it again for another 10 to 15 minutes, so the top gets nice and golden brown. Well, our beautiful artisan bread got done. It's a Herb Artisan bread. And look at how beautiful and golden that is. I'm going to slice a piece, of course. I'm going to refrain from putting butter on it right now. Oh my. Audio, our artisan bread turned out awesome. As you can see, you can put a little bit of butter on it if you want, but it's great without it. And just remember to please subscribe, hit that like button, leave a comment, and some feedback. Also, if you like this, please remember that you can go onto our website, WyomingDutchOvenCooking.com, and you can view our user guide and our recipe book. And of course, we believe in good food shared with family and friends equals great times. Here's to all of our viewers, family and friends. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you very much. Until we meet again.